Get ready for a deep dive into a scary good made in the US boot. This Blackjack Pirarucu. Plus, this is another opportunity for you to win a pair for yourself. Let's get into it.
I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way.
Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig and I'm very excited to have Blackjack boots back on the channel. This is a Pirarucu boot and I love the look of it. But first, before we get into it, I want to thank timsboots.com for making this video possible. timsboots.com carries many great brands including Blackjack boots and allows you to customize nearly every aspect of your boot order, from toe shape, heel size, leather colors, and more. Plus, you can get 10% off when you use my code JeremiahCraig1 at checkout. And 10% off a Blackjack boot goes a long ways. Huge thanks to timsboots.com for supporting the channel and making this giveaway possible. Now let's break down the details of this incredible Blackjack boot and get straight into the rundown. This Blackjack boot features Pirarucu leather on the foot and the counter. It's also considered inverted, which gives it that flaky texture instead of a smooth diamond look. This also features a V-toe, which is a narrow square toe similar to the 7-toe, and that's an option that you can make on the store page at timsboots.com. That's what I did here, or you could choose any number of toe shapes. It also comes in at 12 inches tall, featuring Mad Dog Goat as the shaft here, with a 6-row stitch pattern sewn by hand. You also have Pirarucu leather overlays on the pull tabs as well. Down here we have a 1.5-inch stacked leather walking heel and a durable leather outsole. This is a 10 iron leather. It's also really thick. You can tell how thick it is. It's a beefy leather outsole that will last you a really long time. I love the construction of Blackjack boots, guys. This is worth every penny. On the inside, it's leather lined through and through. It's super soft, and you have the traditional hard leather insole down here as well, which will form to your foot as the years go by. This is an awesome made boot in the USA, and it's coming in at $807 at timsboots.com, but when you use my code JeremiahCraig1 at checkout, you can save 10%, which actually brings the price of this boot down to around $720. Now let's try this boot on and see how it looks and feels. All right, I got the Blackjack Pirarucu boots on right now, and damn are they amazing. This is an incredible boot, and right when I put it on, it was so supple, so soft, and this Pirarucu leather breathes really well. So it's actually really cool temperature-wise on the inside. It's a cool looking boot, but it's a cool feeling boot as well. The leather is magical. Like, it feels great, and it looks great too. For sizing, I went with an 11.5B. The last Blackjack boot video that I did was of those rattlesnake boots. I chose the 12B on that one, and I feel like they were just a little bit big. Sized down a half a size, and I'm so grateful that I did. It fits much better. Here's the POV. I love the look of that V-toe, that narrow square. Not enough big bass boots are using different toe shapes. Many are just that wide square toe with the double stitch. Well, guys, I'm telling you, you should look at other toe shapes if you're thinking about going with a Pirarucu boot. Just everything about this boot makes me so excited. So let's get out in the world and go on an adventure and see how they hold up. I got a feeling that they're gonna be spectacular. You're gonna have to wait until the end to learn more about the giveaway, because right now it's extended test time. I took these monster fish boots up to the spooky town of Salem, Massachusetts, in search of some creepy stories and tasty treats with my new friends from Thick But Hungry. No one knows what awaits us. This way, we're all the same height.
Damn, he waited for that. He waited for that. He saw it too. He's like, you know what? Let's go back there and you guys can see.
Hey everybody, I'm here with the members of Thick But Hungry. We got Kevin, Katerina, Alan, and a member who couldn't be here is Aisha, but definitely Thick But Hungry on Instagram. It's an epic account. You guys need to follow right now. We're here in Salem.
Follow.
We're gonna be tasting some food here in Salem. What are we looking forward to tasting today?
Oh, we're looking for drinks. We're looking for exotic food. We're looking for anything that has to be creepy. So let's see what we got over here.
And let's see if we can get some creepy stores while we're at it. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
So we hit the busy streets of Salem looking for a good place to start without long wait times. We ended up at All Souls Lounge, famous for cocktails and gourmet grilled cheese. I wanted to begin with a scary cocktail, and the El Diablo sounded like it fit the bill just right. It sure didn't look too spooky though, and it was missing the devilish flavor I was expecting.
It did. I didn't expect it to be pink from something called El Diablo.
It does need like a jalapeno or something in there.
I'm surprised because they said reposado.
Soon the food came out and the grilled cheese looked amazing. Katerina was talking about the proper way to do a cheese pull bite, so I had to give it a try. Success! Thick But Hungry are pros. Next, it was off to the restaurant, which is said to be haunted by the ghost of Salem's first convicted witch, Bridget Bishop. That's right, Turner's Seafood. Thick But Hungry started off with a pumpkin spice martini, which was eerily good and left ghostly mustaches. Then the food arrived: stuffed clams, Asian nachos, and oysters Rockefeller. All were great. But I think the ghost of Bridget Bishop got a little jealous based on how my camera equipment reacted. The longer we walked around Salem, the creepier it got. The air was electric as we passed Hawthorne Hotel, which is one of the most haunted hotels in America. Then it got really weird at the Bunghole.
1933, it was the second liquor license issued after Prohibition ended, and it originally was right down the street. This, believe it or not, was a funeral home, and there is some action here at night in weird ways. A couple of people have been chased out after hours. I got right off the roof of the cooler one night, my father and I, years and years ago. Just something happened and we were up high and ended up on the floor. Nobody pushed us, it was just an unbelievable sound that just startled us and we couldn't get out quick enough. Nothing violent has ever happened, nothing like that. It's just weird occurrences. Yeah. It's really weird. What it is, it's like being in a room when a lot of people are talking and you can't understand any words, but you can hear a lot of voices. Just a couple of months ago, the new manager here, working for the new business owner, real nice lady, she captured by accident that night on the security cameras a light.
A white light moving through the basement. When this was a funeral home, they used to embalm the bodies downstairs in the basement, and then they'd play cards, a group of men. And one of the guys said, when Prohibition's done, I'm going to turn this into a liquor store.
Yeah, a Polish priest is the one who came up with the name when he was ordained. Back in the day, it meant a hole in a whiskey barrel.
Hence Bunghole Liquors. That's how it began.
We brag about the merch being called Bungware, hence the outfit, and that it's at bungholeliquors.com. We're up and running as a website. We're kind of small right now. But online, you can purchase the goods at, again, bungholeliquors.com. Would love to have your comments. Check out our Facebook.
Yes.
We're also running a GoFundMe. An old employee that's very, very sick. His name's Dick Lacoste.
If you folks could check it out and make a small donation to Dick, that would be great.
With my spirit frightened and my belly full, I decided to call it a day before I got scared sick.
Huge thanks to Thick But Hungry for sharing their expertise with me and for exploring the city of Salem. Be sure to follow them on Instagram. They do giveaways and are sure to go far. Now on to my final thoughts for these beautiful fish boots from Blackjack. These boots are frickin' perfect. Blackjack boots are built scary well, and I only have one criticism, and it doesn't even have to do with the boots. Firstly, I spoke with Blackjack and they corrected me on my pronunciation for this leather. They pronounce it Pirarucu. Speaking of the Pirarucu, the leather is incredible. It's light, it's supple, and it breathes incredibly well, which keeps your feet cooler than many other exotics. It's also more durable than you would think. On snakeskin boots, sometimes boot makers will put another piece of lining in between the lining that actually touches your foot and the leather here. So you actually have an extra piece in the middle because snakeskin is just a little bit more fragile. And I asked Blackjack if they had to double up on the lining because of apparent fragility of fish leather, and they said no, fish leather is durable enough on its own to only have one piece of leather lining on the inside. So it already is more durable than snakeskin. And that's pretty impressive considering how light, supple, and breathable it is. Another thing that sets Blackjack apart from many other brands is the fact that it has this rounded or rolled outsole. You'll see that a lot of times, when you were probably watching the video earlier on, that the sides of the boot does not touch the table or the ground. And it eventually will touch the ground when this breaks in, but they actually have that incorporated into their last. So when they make this boot, they make it so it actually has a little bit more of a roll or a little bit more of a bulge down here on the sole. And they have an extra piece of leather filler on the inside. So when they make their boots, they have their channeled welt and everything, but there is a little bit extra space on the inside where many other companies would put cork. Blackjack chooses to put another piece of leather on the inside here, which creates a little bit more of a rounded feel and will be more durable than cork in the long run. So this is seriously an amazing traditionally made boot made right here in the USA. And when you use my code with timsboots.com and get this boot for like $720 to $730, I feel like that's a good deal considering how well made this boot is. The only thing that I have against Blackjack is their customer service. I called Blackjack Boots to get some questions answered for this final thoughts part of the video because I thought that Tim's Boots might not know because it's kind of complex to the build and I wanted to hear what Blackjack Boots had to say themselves. I had to call 3 times before I actually got somebody on the phone, and then when I did, I was able to ask one question and then they told me that I should call Tim's Boots instead because I was pretty much wasting their time. So I did call Tim's Boots, and guess what? They didn't know the answer to the question, so they had to call Blackjack anyways. Like, if you don't want customer calls, don't put your number online. But I love these boots. They are perfectly made and perfectly fitting. I'm gonna wear these a lot. And you might get the chance to wear some in your own size a lot too. That's right, thanks to timsboots.com, we're doing a giveaway for a brand new pair of Blackjack Pirarucu boots in the winner's size. Here's what you have to do to enter. Number 1, like this video right now so we can play that YouTube algorithm so more people see this video. Number 2, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And number 3, fill out the form at the link in the description with your email and a few other things so I can contact you if you win. I'll announce the winner Friday, October 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern during a Boots and Ballads live stream where I'll play music, talk boots, and so much more. Thank you so much for watching today. Huge thanks to timsboots.com for making this giveaway possible, and I will see you on October 29th. Peace. Have a good one.
Blackjacks are scary good. They build them like they should. So prepare to be haunted if you wear anything else on your foot. Yeah. Why don't you check out the other Blackjack video that I did about a pair of rattlesnake boots. Or I got a music video down here about a ghost song. Don't forget to subscribe, that's required for the giveaway, and I'll see you next time. Peace, have a good one.